A huge fire has erupted at the Moss Landing power plant in California, home to one of the world's largest battery storage facilities. I am talking about billions of dollars gone. This is the third time a major fire has occurred here, raising serious concerns about the safety and reliability of large-scale lithium-ion battery storage. Now, let's break down what happened, why this keeps occurring, and what it means for the future of energy storage. The fire incident. What happened? On January 16, 2025, a massive fire broke out at the Moss Landing Energy Storage Facility, which houses one of the world's largest lithium-ion battery installations. The fire started around 3 p.m., leading to immediate evacuation orders for nearby residents. This was no small-scale incident. Authorities had to issue shelter-in-place orders for about 1,500 residents due to concerns about toxic smoke potentially spreading through the area. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, but fighting a battery fire isn't as straightforward as a regular fire. In fact, firefighters were forced to let the batteries burn out while focusing on preventing the flames from spreading to other parts of the facility. Let that sink in for a second. A facility designed to store and stabilize California's energy grid caught fire for the third time in just a few years, forcing people to flee their homes and highways to be shut down. What makes battery fires so dangerous? Now, some of you might be wondering, why is it so hard to put out a lithium-ion battery fire? Well, here's the problem. Unlike regular fires, lithium-ion battery fires are self-sustaining. That means even if you cut off the oxygen supply, they keep burning due to the thermal runaway effect. Here's how it works. When a lithium-ion battery cell overheats or gets damaged, it releases flammable gases. Those gases ignite, creating even more heat. That heat spreads to other battery cells, triggering a chain reaction. The result? An unstoppable blaze that can take hours, sometimes days, to fully extinguish. Now, in Moss Landing's case, emergency responders were well prepared. They knew that trying to douse the fire with water could actually make things worse. So their strategy was to contain the fire and wait for it to burn out. But here's the question. Why is this happening over and over again at Moss Landing? Moss Landing's troubled history with fires. Let's rewind a bit. This is not the first time Moss Landing has made headlines for the wrong reasons. In September 2021, a similar incident occurred where battery overheating caused a fire inside the facility. That fire was traced back to malfunctioning battery modules, which triggered an automatic sprinkler system to flood the affected areas. Then, just a few months later, in February 2022, another fire broke out, this time due to damaged battery cells overheating. Australian Urgent Electrical Safety Recall. As we dive deeper into the recent fire at Moss Landing, it's impossible to ignore another shocking battery-related disaster on the other side of the world. Over in Australia, a massive recall was issued for 14,000 LG home energy batteries due to a serious fire hazard. This wasn't just a minor glitch. These batteries were responsible for burning down homes. Yes, you heard that right. Homes lost to defective batteries. This brings us back to the huge fire at Moss Landing in California. Just like the issues at Moss Landing, the Australian fires underscore a serious risk of thermal runaway and battery malfunctions. While the Moss Landing fire was on a much larger scale, this Australian incident highlights how widespread the problem is across both residential and industrial storage systems. So what does this tell us? These aren't random, isolated accidents. They point to a serious underlying issue with how these massive battery farms are designed, maintained, and monitored. This latest fire just reinforces what critics have been saying for years. We need better safety measures before we go all in on battery storage. The bigger picture. Are large-scale battery farms safe? Moss Landing isn't the only battery facility to experience a catastrophic fire. In Arizona, a similar lithium-ion battery facility caught fire in 2019, injuring multiple firefighters. South Korea has also seen over 30 battery storage facility fires in recent years, leading to multi-million-dollar damages and safety concerns. These incidents raise an uncomfortable but crucial question. Are we rushing too fast into large-scale battery storage without fully addressing the risks? Governments and corporations worldwide are betting big on lithium-ion battery storage to support the transition to renewable energy. And while battery storage is a crucial part of the clean energy future, ignoring safety risks could lead to even bigger disasters down the road. What needs to change? So, what can be done to prevent disasters like the Moss Landing fire from happening again? There are 3 key areas where improvements are urgently needed. 1. Advanced fire suppression systems. Right now, most battery storage facilities lack effective fire suppression mechanisms. Unlike traditional power plants, which have extensive sprinkler and foam suppression systems, battery storage sites often rely on passive cooling. Some experts suggest using inert gas fire suppression, which could starve lithium-ion battery fires of oxygen before they get out of control. Others recommend liquid cooling systems that actively regulate battery temperatures in real time. 2. Smarter monitoring and early detection. One of the biggest challenges with large-scale battery storage is detecting issues before they escalate into full-blown fires. AI-powered monitoring systems can predict thermal runaway events before they happen by analyzing heat patterns and gas emissions inside the battery cells. Tesla's Megapack battery systems, for instance, use a combination of liquid cooling and AI-driven monitoring to detect anomalies before they turn into disasters. If Moss Landing had better early warning systems, this fire might have been prevented. 3. Exploring safer alternatives to lithium-ion batteries. Here's a controversial take, but one worth considering. Maybe lithium-ion batteries aren't the best solution for large-scale energy storage. While they're great for electric vehicles and small-scale applications, the risks associated with massive lithium-ion storage facilities are undeniable. Some companies are already exploring alternative battery technologies that could be safer and more reliable, including solid-state batteries, more stable and less prone to overheating; sodium-ion batteries, lower cost and reduced fire risk; flow batteries can store energy for longer durations without thermal runaway risks. If we really want to make battery storage the backbone of the future grid, we need to explore these alternatives seriously. Is Tesla to blame for the fire at Moss Landing? Now you might be wondering, is Tesla involved in this disaster? Given the widespread media coverage of lithium-ion battery fires, some have speculated that Tesla's Megapack systems, known for their use in large-scale storage projects, might be responsible. However, the Moss Landing fire was not caused by Tesla's batteries. Elon Musk himself has publicly stated that the fire at the Moss Landing power plant had nothing to do with Tesla. Additionally, Vistra Energy, the operator of the facility, confirmed that Tesla's technology was not involved. While there have been previous incidents where Tesla's Megapack systems were involved in fires, such as the 2022 fire at a PG&E facility at Moss Landing, this recent fire is not linked to Tesla's products. In fact, investigations are ongoing, but there is no evidence pointing toward Tesla's involvement in this case. So, while the idea of Tesla being blamed for the fire has spread, there's no factual basis for this claim. The media just wanted more clicks since it involved Elon Musk. Final thoughts. What's next for Moss Landing? As of now, investigators are still working to determine exactly what caused this latest fire. But one thing is clear. Something needs to change. This isn't just about one facility in California. This is about the global push toward large-scale battery storage and whether we're prepared for the risks that come with it. If we don't learn from these incidents, we could see even larger, more devastating battery fires in the future. So what do you think? Is lithium-ion battery storage too dangerous for large-scale use? Or do you believe technology will solve these problems over time? So we have come to the end of the video. If you found this video informative, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates about anything electric and batteries.